Welcome to the Morning Update. I'm Erin Ramsey. The death toll from the coronavirus in Britain has passed 100,000. Prime Minister Boris Johnson confirmed the latest figures this morning.
I offer my deepest condolences to everyone who's lost a loved one. Fathers and mothers, brothers and sisters, sons and daughters, and the many grandparents who've been taken.
It comes with growing tension between Britain and Europe over the supply of Covid-19 vaccines. Europe is involved in a dispute with manufacturer AstraZeneca and is threatening to stop vaccines being exported. The UK receives the Pfizer vaccine from Belgium, and the head of the National Health Service, Sir Simon Stevens, admits he's concerned.
Yes, there is a supply shortage. If there were unlimited vaccines, then you wouldn't see what the European Commission was saying. So, of course, there's a supply shortage.
Meanwhile, the World Health Organization says it's not expecting quick answers as it continues an inquiry into the source of the coronavirus in China. Investigators are in Wuhan, and Michael Ryan from the organisation says they're taking their time.
All hypotheses are on the table, and it is definitely too early to come to a conclusion of exactly where this virus started, either within or without China.
A federal Liberal MP is urging the Morrison government to recognise Indigenous Australians in the Constitution. Russell Broadbent has spent 20 years in Parliament and says there is much to gain and nothing to lose by embracing the 2017 Uluru Statement. He says the heart of the nation is good, but it needs healing. Wine exports to China have dropped 98% in 2 months. It follows tariffs on Australian wine of up to 212%. The value of exports dropped from $162 million in October to just $3.5 million in December. US senators are being sworn in today for the second impeachment trial of former President Donald Trump. Mr. Trump is accused of incitement of insurrection over this month's raid on the Capitol building in Washington. And a Holocaust museum is being built in Canberra. The federal government is marking International Holocaust Remembrance Day today by announcing $750,000 to begin the project. To sport, the top 5 teams in the Big Bash League have been decided for this weekend's finals. The Sydney Sixers finished on top ahead of Perth, Sydney Thunder, Brisbane and Adelaide. The Sixers beat the Melbourne Stars by 5 wickets at the MCG, chasing down a target of 178 with 1 ball to spare. And in league, we could see a return to 3 grades of football this season. ARL Commission Chairman Peter V'landys wants under-21s and reserve grade before every NRL match. Talks are being held with the 16 clubs. In entertainment news, and Vanessa Bryant has shared a heartbreaking note on the 1-year anniversary of Kobe Bryant and daughter Gigi's death. The letter was written to her from one of Gigi's friends, sharing stories of her life before it was lost in the tragic helicopter crash. Elliot Page is filing for divorce from wife Emma Portner after 2 years of marriage. Just last month, Portner, a professional dancer, publicly shared support for Page in coming out as transgender. And Lindsay Lohan has helped a fan come out to her parents. TikTok user Alana shared the story of how she asked Lohan to tell her parents that she was gay via a cameo video message.
And it's important that you are who you truly are and that you love yourself and you can live by that and tell your parents that. And I promise you they will understand.
And that's the latest from the Nova Podcasts team. We'll see you this afternoon for another episode of The Update.